Hi, everybody. My name is Sarah. Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto, under 20, total carbs, every day, because that's how I roll. How do you roll? What works for you? Now, we have a club here, and I think that Blair is the president of this club. And the name of the club for all of you turtles, pickles, and snowflakes is the No Matter What Club. NMWC. And in the No Matter What Club, people like Blair and others have just become successes. I think Blair has lost 90 pounds, could it be? In his journey. And you can see him on my Pearls of Wisdom and Food Facebook page. He posts a lot of his before and afters. They are amazing, right, Blair? And so he is a member of the club, and that has afforded him losing all that weight. It's unbelievable what keto can do for us. And there's more to it than just the weight, of course. Now, are there things that you have given up, if you're a member of the No Matter What Club, that when you first started keto, you thought, well, this is easy, I can do this. And you had a lot of things that today, 1 month, 2 months, 2 years, 3 years into your keto food plan, you wouldn't dream of having, that you surpassed that desire to either fill a need, a craving, you were triggered by something, or what have you. And no matter what, you won't go back to that. I know a lot of people have OD'd on nuts, which are keto friendly, but, some of us get to a place where we can have a few nuts. We monitor them. A lot of people like the macadamia ones. They're wonderful. I like the macadamia nut oil. But for some people, they found that even though nuts are keto friendly, it might mess with their digestion. Mm-hmm. And it could trigger them to really crave more and more of them. There's no safe thing. I remember one time, and back when I was a little piggy, we're talking years ago, I could polish off a pound of pistachios, no problem. And this is before they had natural ones. They were red, they were dyed red. And, the telltale thing would be all the red fingers, right? And then the worst thing that could happen happened. You didn't have to fight for the nut anymore. Now they have packages of them without the shells. That would be really dangerous. That would be oh so dangerous for somebody like me. So I don't really go near nuts too much anymore. It just doesn't come into my wheelhouse. And so at first I did have them, yes. And sometimes I would like slivered almonds in my salad. The last time I had slivered almonds in my salad was a long, long time ago. I've even gotten away from the feta cheese in my big A salads. So there's just certain things that as I get clearer and simpler, just stop appearing. I still have the blue cheese and the incredible keto pizza from the book Eat Rich, Live Long from Ivor Cummins and Dr. Gerber. So that goes into my pizza topping along with the goat cheese and then the shredded Cabot cheese pepper jack and that I shred myself, all by myself, Rochelle. Isn't that amazing? So in the No Matter What Club, there's just little upgrades that we sometimes make as we go along and things get pushed to the back. I know my bulletproof coffees have lessened in their caloric amount over the months. And to tell you the truth, I'd rather have a tablespoon of butter in my coffee and my second coffee than a loaded bulletproof coffee and then a modified bulletproof coffee. So, things change. I mean, it could come back where I want the loaded one. I don't know. But in my No Matter What Club, I am very conscious of each decision that I make each day. And I try to stay on what works and what doesn't. I remember I used to be a fan of not a lot of onions, but some. Also onion powder, garlic powder. I'm not a big fan of garlic, but those things have carbs in them. Like, what are those fillers in the onion salt, onion powder, garlic salt, garlic powder that like have carbs in them? It's like, cut it out. Come on, we're talking garlic powder here, or the onions and sometimes even the tomatoes. Those things have carbs in them that can add up, and we think that they're innocent little things. I mean, after all, look what we used to eat, and they're just veggies. And Dr. Berg says, have all the veggies you want. You don't have to count them. Well, I don't necessarily believe so. And I work with like dozens of older women with older metabolisms, and we are an unrecognized batch of people. Nobody's doing any experiments on us. And so I feel that those looking innocent veggies that we used to not give a thought to, that Dr. Berg says don't give a thought to, we should give a thought to. And sometimes we need to eliminate them. I know it's hard, but there's a lot of no matter what's that go into those of us that have had success, reach maintenance, or are pretty darn close to reaching it with our keto food plan. And so I saw somebody that said, I took your suggestion and went from 20 total carbs to 10 total carbs for a week, just gave myself a week. And look what happened. All of a sudden, after that week, I love those 10 carbs, 10 total carbs, and I'm going to continue it. So you never know. Same thing with the OMAD. I happen to be a 2MAD, and never thought I'm going to go to OMAD. Are you kidding me? That's like, are you kidding? No way. I did. And I never looked back. And now it's just my new normal. And so it takes a little adjusting up here and a little adjusting with your belly and your timer and what the clock says and all of that. But once you do it, I love it. And because I'm awake overnight when I work at the jail, I can hear my stomach and the different gurgles, and that, like, if you're asleep, you probably don't even notice. And it's so funny because between 2 and 3 every morning, I feel like it's taken 12 hours for that OMAD to digest, and it makes certain little sounds, and it's just so funny that how you get to know your body and what works. So as of today, I'm in the no matter what club. I'm an OMADer, and I'd like to think for life, but I just say just for today, and that just kind of works. So what is in your no matter what club guidelines? Once again, we all have our own what works, and so that's how it's rolling. Well, my favorite publication has always been Men's Health. I don't know why. It always has been. I tried Women's Health, but it was a little bit too Cosmo for me. We're talking 10 years ago. So now I've been Men's Health for as long as they've been published, and now they are no longer published by who they used to be published by. I think it was Rodale, and now it's Hearst. And David Zincinko, and he's the zero sugar diet person. I'm not quite sure. And he did the Eat This, Not That series with like how to shop, eat this, not that, how to go to a restaurant, eat this, not that, and offering alternatives and stuff. And it's a pretty fascinating book if you've ever had your hands on one. And he used to come out with one every year. Anyway, he's given up his post. He's moving on to something else, and a new editor is coming in. So it's all totally new. I hope it doesn't change. But anyway, this is in the June Men's Health, and it's just kind of a nice page of nutritional breakthroughs. And we all know that salmon is a powerhouse of a food. The fattier the fish, the more heart healthy it is. Salmon's a great choice. And so they say that 4 more servings of fish each week. I'm not in that. I'm more like 1 every 2 or 3 weeks. But the heart disease risk of people on such a diet of 4 more times a week was 38% lower than those who ate less fish. Fatty fishes are described as salmon, trout, mackerel, and herring. I would only fall into the salmon category. They were more closely linked to reduced heart risk than lean fish were. That's due largely to their higher omega-3 content, okay? And 84% of Americans who agreed that nutrition information labels should be required by law on all packaged food sold in grocery stores. Well, yeah, I want to know more, and I want to know if there's GMOs in it, and I want to know, and I want to know. The kicker, it says here, only 13% say they always read them. But I know that you people in this keto family read your labels, right? Especially with the new ones. I love when they put added sugar. So it's not just the sugar occurring in, like, say, a yogurt, but it's what else they add to that yogurt. But we're not buying those types of yogurts anymore anyway, right? It says liver. This is this one. Liver, meet Joe. Brew up better health. In a journal of hepatology study, people who drank coffee or herbal tea showed lower rates of liver scarring, a common marker of liver disease. This study aligns with past research showing similar effects of caffeine on liver scar formation and suggesting that polyphenols in tea may have liver protective properties. Caffeine fiend? People who exceeded 3 cups of coffee a day had an even lower risk of liver disease. Refill? I like that cute article. It says guac. Who doesn't love guac? Why are there so many carbs in avocados and guacamole? Why? That's what I want to know. If I get to heaven, that's the first question I'm asking. People who ate a medium avocado daily for 6 months saw big boosts in working memory, 46%, and problem-solving efficiency, 47%. Avocados are high in lutein, a pigment in your eyes, same with egg yolks, and a pigment in your eyes and brain linked to cognition. Tufts University discovered that. And adding oil to them or cooking them may yield even greater benefits. So that's a good thing. I like my avocado. I have a taco salad with a Sabra mini guac most every week, at least 3 out of 4 weeks of the month. So you always hear me talking about the big green egg. Okay? This is the big green egg, okay? And this is what we cook on Sunday nights. We cook veggies, we cook meats. They last for the week. It's great. This is another version. It's not the big green egg, but it shows you how it comes with legs. So our big green egg does sit on legs. And it says, let's take the party outside. It is great. Now that's the Kamado. This black one is the Kamado. The big green egg is rather pricey. We bought it so many years ago, but never have regretted it. And it comes in all different sizes. It comes in one that you would take to the beach, and then it comes to a baby one. I think we have the large one, and then it goes to large and XX large. Sounds like big boy clothes, doesn't it? With nearly 4 more inches of great space than the acorn, the big green egg extra large, which is the size that we have, and it fits 2 large cast iron pots, foil wrapped asparagus. I know we're not supposed to do it in foil. And yeah, and Greg will cook those 3 veggies, and then we'll do filet, ribeye, and something like pork ribs for later in the week. Gives you room to boast 2 20-pound turkeys. All parts of the cooking vessel are ceramic. We had a crack in the bottom part, and they replaced it for nothing, but it weighs about 9 million pounds. Big green egg fanboys, what? And girls, drool over the grill's ability to heat up to 700 degrees and up, flash searing steaks in minutes. And then it's also a slow cooker. We've put things in there to slow roast too. And we did go to a big green egg cooking series. It was so much fun. It was under this big green egg canvas tent, and they made everything from breakfast through dinner to desserts to show the versatility of it. We also have a pizza, pizza rock thing, stone, and they cooked an egg on that, a pizza on that. But on Sunday, we've already had the pizza in the oven, the incredible keto pizza. And so we don't use it for that. We only use it once a week. And then Greg, we cook the chips as well. He soaks them in water, and then he smokes the meats. There's just nothing else like it. And so it's become a Sunday tradition for 6 years. And then we have the Weber regular gas grill for those in-between nights, like sometimes I have a lamb chop night or a swordfish night that we didn't cook on the Big Green Egg. So, yep, and we do it year-round. We've got one of those great big beach umbrellas that he can put over it if it's raining. And so anyway, we have fun with it, but that's the Big Green Egg. And the Big Green Egg, this one, it says it starts at around $1,200, so it is pricey. The other one, this big black one, starts at like $600, and they've got it at Lowe's, and I know the Big Green Egg is also at Ace Hardware, don't you know? So you take your car down to Ace Hardware, and you ask them for the Big Green Egg, and you take a look, and you buy it, and then you get all your accessories and stuff, and then you have a party for two going on here on Sunday. So that's my little keto fun for the day, and I hope that you're a member of your own personal No Matter What Club, but you fall under the banner of No Matter What Club with keto, and it works, and you are just heading towards maintenance, or you are on maintenance, and maintenance is just as you have to be just as conscientious of your choices on maintenance as you do to get there. But you want to do it, and you do it, because no matter what, I will see you the next time. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. See you the next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.